In the last video in this series on Saiyan tails, we looked at why Goku's tail never grew back, but in this video, we're solving another mystery, and that's what happened to Vegeta's tail after the Saiyan saga. So be sure to drop a like as it helps more fans see this video, and also subscribe for a lot more videos. Previously, we referenced in two separate interviews that Toriyama revealed he hated drawing tails and plotted how he could remove them from the story. Toriyama wrote them out of Goku's character through Kami permanently removing his tail when he was restoring the Earth's moon. But then came along the Saiyans, Nappa and Vegeta. Now initially the tails weren't much of a drawing problem as they were secured round the waist of the Saiyans. But the problem returned when he had to make Vegeta much stronger than Goku, so he wrote that Vegeta could become a great ape. This needed the tail to be brought back 2 final times, with Vegeta first and then Gohan, and then be completely removed from the story. At the end of the Saiyan saga, Vegeta's tail was cut off by Yajirobe using a sword, like how Puar cut off Goku's tail by transforming into scissors. However, why didn't Vegeta's tail grow back just like Goku's did originally? Well, in the series there is no definitive answer, but fortunately Toriyama provided the reason in an interview in a North American Shonen Jump issue release. He said, "Once you're as powerful as Vegeta and Goku, the tail just gets in the way. It is thought the bodies of Saiyans, who are a fighting species, decided that their tails are unnecessary appendages." Basically, it sounds like he's saying, once Goku and Vegeta's power soared on Namek, their bodies deemed tails as no longer needed. You would think that as Goku and Vegeta's base power kept increasing, the benefits of a tail and the Great Ape transformation would become far greater, as a 10 times base power jump would make them increasingly difficult to beat. But that's clearly not what Toriyama is saying here, and also with the introduction of Super Saiyan, Great Ape was just too weak. You could explain Toriyama's words by theorizing the Great Ape transformation also may have a maximum power limit or cap, which prevents it from being any stronger. So the Great Ape power may not be related to a Saiyan's strength after all after a certain level, say maybe 30,000 battle power in their base. And by transforming nowadays, it would make them severely weaker than a Super Saiyan, as it's a 10 times multiplier compared to a 50 times multiplier. So this explains why not only Vegeta's tail, but Gohan's tail didn't grow back as well after the Saiyan saga. And also you can use this explanation plus what Toriyama said in an interview in the January 2003 issue of Shonen Jump to explain why Goten and Trunks don't have tails. He stated the tails are a recessive genetic trait, meaning Goten and Trunks didn't inherit this gene, or it was masked by another dominant Saiyan Earthling gene. Combine this with inheriting incredible Saiyan strength, much higher than the average Saiyan, and there's no chance of them being born with tails, absolutely not. Their bodies knew of Super Saiyan power from a young age, so they just didn't develop tails. I personally think the evidence is saying they weren't born with tails, and so they didn't need to have them permanently removed either. The only reason why Gohan had one as a boy was because he inherited the recessive tail gene, and he was born much naturally weaker than Goten and Trunks, due to Goku not yet being a Super Saiyan. Another theory that explains why tails are unnecessary appendages is due to Toriyama's introduction of S-cells. Once the S-cell count reaches a certain high amount, a trigger will lead to the Super Saiyan transformation, so perhaps a Saiyan's tail inversely prevents S-cells from propagating and being produced. This would be a good explanation for why Goku and Vegeta never even mentioned the tails anymore, considering they were so important to their Saiyan heritage and pride. I mean, if it makes them weaker in multiple ways, there would be absolutely no need to consider them any longer. Last video's #Enders winner is Maolo Jr. Sanchez. For your chance to win next time, comment #Enders down below. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to learn why Goku's tail never grew back, then watch this video up in the corner next. Thanks, Kai.